All right, let's go over how to solve these problems. So number 1 says, the manager of a candle store ordered 76 boxes of candles. So 76 boxes. Each box contained 24 candles. So all 76 boxes had 24 candles in each of them. We know that that is a multiplication problem. When I do that, I need to set that up with my place value, tens and ones. So I know that in my box, I am going to have 76 times 24. 7 tens is equal to 70. And then I have 6 ones. 2 tens is equal to 20. And 4 ones is equal to 4. So that's how I'm going to set this up. And then I know I'm going to have 20 times 70. And I'm going to have 20 times 6. I'm going to have 4 times 70. And I'm going to have 4 times 6. Okay? And if you remember how I told you to solve these problems, I said you are going to look at the first digit. 2 times 7, I know, is 14. And then I just have 1 0. So that's 140. 2 times 6, I know, is 12. And then I just have 1 0. So that's 120. 4 times 7 is 28, and then I just have 1 0. 4 times 6 is 24. And then I take all 4 of those numbers and I add them together. So I'm going to do 140 plus 120 plus 280 plus 24. And I had to make sure my ones, tens, and hundreds were all lined up. And that's how I'm going to get my answer. Let's look at number 2. Ashanti drew the area model below to illustrate a multiplication problem she was solving. Which equation matches the problem Ashanti was solving and shows the correct solution? Well, if this is 20 and 9, that's 2 tens and 9 ones. That's 29. Times, this is 1 10 and 4 ones. So we know we're looking for 29 times 14. So we know it can't be C or D. You're going to have to figure out what is 29 times 14. Is it 370 or is it 406? So you're going to have to draw your area model out. 29 times 14. And remember what I said. I want to see you going ahead and making sure that you split it up between your tens and your ones. Tens and ones. So you're going to have 29, 2 tens is equal to 20, 9 ones, 1 10 is equal to 10, and 4 ones. And you're going to have to multiply and then add all 4 up. Okay? Let's look at the next problem. Number 3. Which of the following mathematical statements is true? Okay, so you're going to have to go step by step through this. So you have 14,304. And then you also have 10,000. So that's a 1 in the 10,000s place. A 4 in the thousands place. A 3 in the hundreds place. Do you have any tens? No. And then you have 4 ones. This is showing me that those are actually equal to each other. So that cannot be the right answer. So now we're going to go on to letter B. I have 14,304. This says 14,034. So 14,034. 34. That means I don't have any hundreds. 34 is 3 tens and 4 ones. So when I look at this, I spot my first difference right here in my hundreds place value. And I see that this 3 is greater than that 0. So far that looks like it could work. But I have to try out the rest. Number 4. 3 people worked together to paint Leon's house. Leon paid each of the painters $159. Remember, there were 3 of them. So we already know that we're going to have 159 times 3. We already know that. Okay? We already know that. Then it says he also paid $97 for the paint. How much did it cost Leon to have his house painted? Oh, so this is a 2-step problem. So I first have to figure out how much did he pay his painters? Then I have to add $97 to it. So this is a 2-step problem. So I'm going to have to go ahead and set up my box method. I have hundreds here this time. So I have 100, 5 tens, which is 50, and 9 ones. And then I have 3. So now I have to do some multiplication. I have to do 3 times 100, which I know 3 times 1 is 3. Then I add my 2 zeros. 3 times 50. I know that 3 times 5 is 15. Then I add my 0. And 3 times 9, which I know is 27. So I have to take all 3 of these numbers, 300, 150, and 27. I have to add them all up. But I'm not done. Once I add these numbers up, I get 477. That's an answer choice. It's trying to trick you. You also have to add the additional $97 he spent. So 477 plus that additional $97. And that's how you're going to get your answer. Big question. Number 5. Marisol and Javian sold boxes of cookies to raise money for their basketball team. Marisol sold 13 boxes. Javian sold 22 boxes. Each box contained 15 cookies. How many cookies did they sell? Ooh, this is a big problem too. You're going to have to figure out what is 13 times 15, what is 22 times 15. You're going to have to add them together to get your answer. So you're going to have 2 box methods set up. You're going to have one for 13 times 15. And then you're going to have an additional one for 22 times 15. Then you're going to have to figure out what that equals and add it together to get your total. Number 6. There are 39 rows of seats at the soccer field. Each row has 25 seats. So 39 rows of seats. Each row has 25 seats. Which expression can be used to find the total number of seats? Well, this is tens and ones. So you have to figure out which one of these would match? Remember, you're going to have something that is 5 times 9. You're going to have something that is 5 times 9, and you're going to have something that is 5 times 30 for your 3 tens. Then you're going to have something that is 20 times 9, and something that is 20 times 30. And you'll have to figure out which one works.